Chapter 8, Introduction to HTML. In this chapter, you will learn about history of HTML, what tags are, creating a new HTML document, viewing an HTML document, HTML tags, container elements, types of elements, formatting the text. What is HTML? We know that the Internet is defined as the network of networks. Using the Internet, we can easily share data and information with anyone in the world within minutes. After using the Internet, the world seems to be smaller and better place to live in. With every passing day, the Internet is getting bigger and bigger. Nowadays, when you come across advertisements in newspapers and magazines, you might have noticed that every company has a website listed along with its address and telephone number. In today's world, every organization in the world has realized the importance of making its presence felt on the Internet. We all know that no one owns the Internet, although there are some organizations that take care of the functioning of the Internet. A website is made up of web pages and a specific language is used for creating these web pages. HTML is the most common language that is used for designing the contents on the Internet. History of HTML. In early 1980s, IBM sowed the seed for HTML. Initially, HTML was known as General Markup Language, GML. Using this language, anyone could create a document having a title, headings, text, font selection, and much more. However, ISO standardized this concept in 1986 and renamed it to Standard Generalized Markup Language, SGML. The SGML was redesigned by Sir Tim Berners-Lee and his team and named Hypertext Markup Language, HTML. HTML. It is a complete code package that allows a user to create different web pages. By using HTML, we can add text, graphics, and links to our web page. By using the hyperlinks, we can connect one page to any other web page. Hyperlinks are highlighted text segments. In the section below, we will analyze the word HTML. Hypertext. By using hypertext, we can link different web pages. These are defined as the text that opens a new web page when clicked. Markup. This describes highlighting the text by underlining it or by displaying the text in different colors. Language. The mode of communication between different web pages is known as the language. Every language has its own syntax and rules. So does HTML. Do you know HTML is not a case-sensitive language? What are tags? The HTML language consists of tags, or we can say that is described as a tag-based language. It is the tags that instruct the web browser what to display and how to display it. Different attributes can be used within tags for adding different effects like formatting, effects, alignment, colors, etc. Every tag in HTML is included between the angle brackets. Every HTML document begins with the HTML tag and ends with the HTML tag. Everything that comes on a web page is written between these tags. Each document is used to design a single web page. If the tags HTML and HTML tags are not present, then the command will be taken up by the browser as simple text. Every HTML document is divided into two sections, head and body. The information that is important about the web page but need not be displayed in the web browser is put in the header of the page. Along with the head tag, we use the title tag. This tag is used to specify the title of the document. To change the text that appears at the top of the browser, we use the title tag. The title should be short and should not be more than 64 characters. There is no text in the head tag. The text that is to be displayed on a web page, along with some other tags and their attributes, comes under the body tag. The formatting elements, images, headings, and lists are used in the body tag to enhance the appearance of the web page. All the opening tags must have a closing tag. The syntax for opening and closing tags is given by tag name, tag name. There are some tags that do not have a creating an HTML document. For creating an HTML document, we need a word processing software like WordPad or Notepad to create the page. While saving an HTML document, we always have to give the HTML extension to the document. Follow the steps given below for creating a web page using HTML in Notepad. Step 1. Begin by opening Notepad from Start, All Programs, Accessories, Notepad. Step 2. Now, a new Notepad window will open up on your screen. Step 3. In the Notepad, type the text as shown in the image. Step 4. Save the file from the File option. In the Save As dialog box, select the destination folder in which the file is to be saved, and then in the File Name text box, give your page a name along with the .html extension. Step 5. Now click on the Save button to save your document. Viewing an HTML document. For viewing an HTML document, all you need is a web browser like Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Netscape Navigator, etc. Let us learn how to view an HTML document using Internet Explorer. Follow the steps given below to view a web page that you have created. Step 1. Open the Internet Explorer by clicking on Start and then selecting All Programs. Step 2. The Internet Explorer window will open up on your screen. Step 3. Next, click on File followed by the Open menu option. Now, the Open dialog box will come up on your screen. Step 4. Now choose the path where the HTML file was saved by you and then click on the OK button in the Open dialog box. Step 5. The web page that you have created will open in your browser window. Also, notice the text that is given in the title tag is displayed on the bar of the Internet Explorer, and the text that is given in the body tag is displayed in the Internet Explorer browser window. To open your HTML document, you can also type the path of your file in the address bar of the browser instead of opening it using the Open dialog box. Working with tags. By using tags, we can use a number of formatting options for displaying text, graphics and links, etc. The body tag contains the images and text that appear on the web browser. Different HTML tags. A tag is a text that is enclosed in angular brackets. Tags in HTML are also known as elements. Each tag has its own set of attributes and default values. In HTML, tags have to follow a specific set of rules and syntax. The tags in HTML are not case sensitive. Both tag name and tag name will have the same effect. No browser displays the tags, they only display the text that is present in between the opening and closing tags. The elements in HTML are categorized in two main categories: container elements, empty elements. Container elements. The tags that have an opening tag as well as a closing tag are called container elements. Each tag is opened using the opening brackets and closed by using the closing brackets. The tag body marks the opening of the body tag and the tag body marks the closing of the body tag. An important thing to keep in mind is that we should always balance the flow using tag sets as containers. Empty elements. The tags that contain only opening tags are called empty elements. They do not have a closing tag. The empty tags do not have any data. They only do something on their own. For example, the BR tag is used for breaking a line and displays the text from the next line. Different HTML tags. Heading tag. Using the heading tag, we can specify the different heading levels in an HTML document. In HTML, we have 6 heading levels from H1 to H6. For the main heading and displaying the text in largest size, we use the H1 heading style. For subheadings and less important things, we generally use the lower heading levels. There is no rule for using these tags in any hierarchy. These heading tags are used inside the body tag. Do you know, while saving an HTML file, you can either use .htm or .html extension. The paragraph tag. For displaying the text in the form of a paragraph, we use the P tag. For closing the paragraph tag, we use the P tag. The most common attribute that is used with the paragraph tag is the align attribute that is used to align the paragraph. Do you know you can also use the align attribute with heading tag, font tag and paragraph tag? The center tag. For making something appear in the center of the browser window, we use the center tag. The syntax for using the center tag is given below. Break tag, BR. To terminate a line and display the text from the next line, we use the BR tag. The BR tag is equivalent to pressing Enter key from the keyboard. It is generally given at the end of the line, after which we require a new line. Formatting the text. The font style tags. For changing the appearance of the tags, we use the font style tags. These tags are also known as physical markup. Bold. For emphasizing the text, we use the bold tag. For displaying the text in bold, just type B before the text and B after the text. The syntax for using the bold tag is B. Type your text here B. Italic. For directing the attention of the reader toward an important piece of information, we use the italics tag. When the text is typed in between and the text is changed to italics, the tag is used to display the text in italics, and the syntax for using the italics tag is type the text. Underline. For underlining the text, we use the underline tag. The syntax for using the underline tag is given below. U text to be underlined /U Changing font size, text color, and background. The style of writing text is defined as font in HTML. In HTML, we can also change the font, size, and color of the text. By making these changes, we can make our text look more beautiful and attractive. Changing the font. For changing the font style or the typeface, we use the <= font face <= tag. For using the font face tag, type <= font face = open quotes, name of the font that you wish to use, close quotes, greater than. Example, <= font face = Arial, double quotes, greater than, text, </ font, greater than. Font size. For changing the size of the font, we use the font size tag. Syntax. <= font size = open and close quotes, question mark, greater than. In place of question mark, you can specify any size ranging from 1 to 7. The smallest size in the HTML is 1 and largest is 7. When you type <= font size = double quotes 3 greater than before the text, then the size of the text will change to 3 points. Remember to close the font tag after the text. Changing the font color. To change the color of the text, we use the font color attribute. We can either set the color by giving the name of the color or the color codes. Syntax. <= font color = open quotes. Type here the color code or the name of the color, close quotes. Changing the background color. To change the background color of a web page, we use the background color attribute. This attribute is used in the body tag. Syntax. >body bg color = open double quotes, green, close double quotes, greater than. Some more text formatting tags. Summary. In early 1980s, IBM sowed the seed for HTML. The mode of communication between different web pages is known as the HTML language. HTML is the most common language that is used for designing the contents on the Internet. HTML is not a case-sensitive language. HTML language consists of tags, or we can say it is described as a tag-based language. The tags that have an opening tag as well as a closing tag are called container elements. The tags that contain only opening tags are called empty elements. For making something appear in the center of the browser window, we use the center tag. For changing the size of the font, we use the font size tag. To change the background color of a web page, we use the bg color attribute. For changing the font size, for changing the font style or the typeface, we use the <= font face <= tag.